This podcast has been brought to you by SeekersGuidance, the global Islamic seminary. Help us spread the light of prophetic guidance to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Make a small donation at seekersguidance.org/donate. For as little as $10 a month, you can help people find life-changing guidance.
This is a very sensitive topic, and yes, in the Muslim community, in many communities, speaking about it or saying you have a mental health issue, it's, people look down on this, and it makes it difficult for people to seek help. In many situations, people that have this need, people treat them like, oh, it's just an act, or get over it, right? Or stop making a big deal out of it, right? Whereas it can be, it's a genuine issue, right? And there are many aspects to it. So the first thing to do is that you go and you seek professional help. Go to a doctor, and and get, and follow the process that they have in place, and get professional help, right? That's the first thing. And in the way, what you do is, you see this is, it's your responsibility, and a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you've been tested with this. And as we talked about earlier, about people getting different tests, and it may be that a person with a mental health issue, whether it's depression, or anything else, anxiety, people have panic attacks, whatever the issue is, this is a means for you to draw closer to Allah. So as a believer, you see this. So there was a lady who had, she had epileptic fits, and she said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she asked him to make a dua. In Sahih al-Bukhari, she asked him to make a dua that it's removed. That because when she'd have the fits, she'd get uncovered, her aura would show. And he said, I can pray for you, or if you want, you can be patient, and you'll have paradise in exchange of it, right? So she chose paradise. She chose to be patient with the trial, but she asked him to pray that she never gets uncovered again, and he did. So we can see that sometimes these issues are, people are tested with something, and it's so difficult, you know on this person, that it um Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can, can compensate, well, reward them, of his generosity, with paradise, a guaranteed entry into paradise. So there's a blessing in everything. So in the Muslim community, because it's looked down upon in many places, what you do is you make healing your priority. And healing, from this, will improve your relationships with the people around you, your parents, your children, your siblings, your friends, and it will make it easier for you to be a better believer. So you take the means to heal. Go find a professional, and you take the means to heal. And don't let anyone, don't listen to, if someone's telling you, oh, you're a believer, why have you got depression, you should have tawakkul, right? Or this is generally the mark of someone that doesn't understand the nature of the issue, right? So, or if if there's a genuine issue that you have, go seek professional help. And find someone who, and tell them, look, I have this issue, it affects me in this way, I need your support. So find a close friend, find a sibling, and tell them what kind of support you need, right? As I said before, tell them what it might seem awkward, it might seem strange, but if you need you every day, or just call up, or come and see you, or take you out for a walk every once in a while, even though you might not feel like it, you tell them that, right? And so you go to a professional, and you seek a cure, right? Tadawu ya ibadallah, the Prophet said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? Take medication, right? Take medicine, or seek a healing, O servants of Allah, right? And it applies across the board. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for afiyah. And just bear in mind, generally with mental health issues, or issues of this nature, that it's usually a long road to healing. Something that, because it doesn't happen in a vacuum, and it doesn't just happen, one day you're walking in the park, you trip up, and you've developed a mental health condition. No, it's usually something that develops over a long time, so it can take a bit of time and effort to get through, but you can do, right? So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for afiyah, and just remember that everything that you're going through, Allah doesn't lose the reward of any of it, right? It's there safe for you, and you'll have it forever.
Thank you for listening. This podcast was brought to you by Seekers Guidance, the Global Islamic Seminary. Visit SeekersGuidance.org to access reliable Islamic knowledge taught by qualified teachers. We offer a wide range of courses, podcasts, articles, and a world-class answer service. Support us in spreading free, reliable Islamic knowledge to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Visit SeekersGuidance.org/donate and make a small monthly commitment today. Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever guides someone to goodness will have a similar reward." So don't forget to share this podcast and spread prophetic guidance.